Joining us now is South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham. Senator, you know the president wants to set a positive tone, but is it an accurate one?
Yeah. No, I mean, to be honest with you, life is pretty bad for most Americans right now. We went from energy independent to being dependent on energy. Oil, gas prices are up. The border's broken. Crime is rampant throughout our country. The bottom line is Americans are hurting. He's disconnected from their hurt. He doesn't understand what's going on at the border. He's never been to the border. He's really a dangerously incompetent commander-in-chief. We withdrew from Afghanistan, and you see what's happening over there. But what I can't get over is how he can talk about an America that most people don't relate to. He's isolated. He's insulated. He's not being told the truth about how life is in America. And I'm hoping he will go to the border and find out that when it comes to being a Border Patrol agent and living on the border, southern border, life is pretty miserable.
You know what's unbelievable, Senator? You know him well. He's actually enraged, going crazy, dropping the F-bomb in the White House, rattling through the East Wing, according to a new book, because the border's broken and there are no solutions? Are you kidding me? Was he paying attention to what he signed with his executive orders, undoing what President Trump had done? Because basically Trump did it?
Right. Yeah, his policies are not working at the border, and Title 42 is about to expire. President Biden could reinstate Title 42 deportation authority with a stroke of a pen. Every Democrat voted against extending Title 42 in the Senate. Every Republican voted for it. When Title 42 goes away as a deportation tool, you're going to double the number of illegal immigrants coming into the country in about a week. We're going to have 100,000 illegals coming across the border a week in about a week. And he's done nothing to fix the problem. He's never been to the border. It is so unconscionable for him not to go to the border and listen to the agents and people trying to control the border, what life is like along our southern border. The fact that he doesn't go shows to me he's disconnected and he doesn't give a damn.
Right.
If he really gave a damn about what's going into the border, yeah, he doesn't have to drop F-bombs in the White House.
We don't even have the November numbers
Get your ass out of the White House and go to the border.
All right.
Get your ass out of the White House and go to the border.
Well, I don't think he's going to do it. I think he's going to go right to Delaware, where he's happiest. He's just trying to get that kickstand going so he can bike again. Senator, earlier today, you were one of the 18 Republicans who voted for the $1.7 trillion omnibus. It's over 4,000 pages long. Among the things in it, we understand $15 billion of pet projects jammed in there. Money's being spent on things like Michelle Obama's trail and building Nancy Pelosi's houses. Not her houses, but dedicated to her. You called it a train wreck. Why sign it?
Yeah. Well, at the end of the day, I care about the men and women in uniform like you do. The Biden budget increased defense spending by 5%. Inflation is over 7%. So what did we do today? We increased defense spending by 10%. The Biden budget increased non-defense spending by 13%. We flipped it. In the bill I voted for today, non-defense spending went up 5%. Defense spending went up 10%. The men and women of the military got a raise, and they got more money than inflation. And if you did nothing, you're reducing defense spending in a time of great danger. The process sucks. It was a train wreck. I'm hoping the House Republicans, when they get in charge, will pass 12 separate bills, not one big monstrous bill at the end. And I have a better choice of cutting the men and women in the military's ability to defend the nation or voting for a 4,000-page bill. I'm hoping Kevin McCarthy can fix that on the House side to give us a little leverage in the Senate. And to my House colleagues, you got every right to complain. But if you send over a budget that cuts defense or doesn't keep up with inflation, it will be dead on arrival. My number one goal as a member of the United States Senate is to defend this nation. And you cannot have defense budgets below inflation when the world is on fire. That's why I voted for it.
Senator Lindsey Graham, have a great Christmas. Thanks so much.
Merry Christmas.
We'll see what the House, you got it. We'll see what the House does now.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.